back at John Deere. One of the different ones, though. Loading out back. Loading end loaders, not tractors. Broker ordered all the permits for it. They were paying for them. It ain't even a fucking wide load. So I figure we'll get you inside here. It's a little windy outside. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday we went up and finally we delivered that roller from last week. It wasn't how I planned on starting the week. I got up at 4 in the morning, rolled in to get the truck started, and the truck wouldn't start. It wasn't completely dead, but it didn't have enough juice to pop off. So I had to jump start it. Not something you plan on doing at 4 in the morning. But we got it. Took a little bit, about 20 minutes, and I was able to get enough juice. I was smart enough when I started to crank it. I realized it wasn't going to work. Don't drain the batteries, because if it didn't work the first time, that's when you got the most juice. Why do you think it would work the second time, right? That's where a lot of people screw themselves. So I let it sit. I got jumpers on it right away. Started charging. Got it popped off. Went up, delivered it, and said screw it. We put all 4 brand new batteries in here. I got a hand doing that from your friendly pal DIY Semi. He hooked me up, so shout out to him. He gets a good deal on some parts in some places, and I had mentioned it at one point about batteries, and he said he got a good deal on them. So I just hit him up, said, "Hey, you around?" And luckily he was, and I wasn't that far from where he's at, so kind of made a day of it, you know. Little bromance, hanging out, fixing trucks, that kind of stuff. Good old Gallops. If you know what I used to do, we're right by my old work. Campers. Hot shotting campers out of Indiana. Wasn't a bad gig. Right there. There we go. So just swinging through. We got to do a break anyways. Check our load quick. Everything seems to be riding good. And haven't had any issues other than traffic and construction and stuff like that. So we're gonna check everything out. Everything seems to be good. Usually everything settles in by now. Just kind of poking along. You know how it goes. Everything's nice and tight. It's good to see their yards filling up again, though. I stopped doing it because when we did it all through COVID and stuff, but they started slowing down and not producing campers and laying people off from the factories, and just became almost impossible. I could maybe use it a little bit. Became impossible to stay busy. And if you can't stay busy, you got to do something, right? So if you're interested in that, there's videos from a long time ago doing that. We had a 53-foot. I did single pulls like that. Some travel trailers, mainly the big fifth wheels, and ended up right there. That ship sheet trailer on that truck had one just like that, and you could pull 3-4 campers at a time, and then to turn around and haul cars back, stuff like that. So that was a big help, because when you single pull, most of the time you're dead heading home. If you're dead heading home from Oregon or California, that's a long ways home to get nothing. So I'm gonna run in, grab a bite to eat, and hang out for a little bit. But yeah, if you're interested, we got videos on that.
Hey, you know it's worse than them 10-wheelers?
Well, we're here in New York. upstate New York. Just got her parked up. We ran all of our hours today. We still got a couple hours to do tomorrow. Figured it was a good time to touch in. She always looks good at night. Those bad girls running. All right, so as you can see, it's unloaded. We're unloaded. That's the loader right there. We're in the yard here. It's a muddy mess. We're unloaded. I just got everything put back together. We got to get out of here. We got to go about 2 hours down the road. I booked an excavator going right back by the house. So, legal load. We got to get there though. So, let's go down over that way. Well, this one's going to be close. See a big one. Probably gonna have to scale this one. Come on, focus. You got 50, 65 and 50. One of the smoothest operating excavators I've ever ran, to be honest with you. This thing ran great. I gotta tie it down. We're gonna have to go hit a scale because we are damn close. I think we're about as close as we're gonna get. Okay. X chains, track chains. Kind of hard up here, but we're able to get some down pressure there. So we got track chain, X chain coming over. That's still getting down pressure. And then we got our attachment. I'm hot, sweaty. We need to go weigh this thing. The only reason I put this amount of chains on it is because it's supposed to be weighing 40,000, but I think it maybe weighs a little bit more. Just for how close we are on the weights, and my payload being a little over 43,000. So we're covered for securement. So let's go find a scale. Yeah, your eyes don't deceive you. She was way too heavy. I was 82,000 and some change gross. So we had to bring her back. They're thinking, well, none of that is included in the estimated weight of the machine. So 39,000 plus that. They're thinking that could be where the extra 6,000 pounds is coming from, that whole setup. It's something. I don't know if it's that and then a reinforced stick or what's going on there, but it's too heavy for what I'm licensed or permitted or whatever you want to call it. So we came back. It's closing hours. I said if I can unload it out here if I want, and that's fine by me. So a lot of fucking around for a piddly little stupid Tonu. You know, $100, $200, whatever the fuck it is. Trailer's a mess. Wasted time, wasted day. What I can say though is that is a nice machine. It's very smooth. Obviously I didn't dig with it, so I don't know what kind of power it's got, but I actually like that machine. I'm kind of upset that I don't get to haul it home, because it was going about half hour from the house. Sucks. So I didn't tear the parking lot up too much. I'm gonna get connected, put these chains away, and go lick my wounds for the night.